Hello, everyone. Welcome to VMblog's coverage of the KubeCon CloudNativeCon North America 2025 event. And today we're being joined by Jeffrey Gregor, the General Manager at OVHcloud. Gregor, thanks for joining us again. It's great to speak with you.
Hi, David. Yeah, always great to be with you. Happy to be back for another session.
Well, we'll try to be gentle. Can you kick things off? Maybe start us off. Just introduce the company and give us a quick overview of the technology.
Sure thing. I'm always happy to talk about OVH Cloud and our technology and our different approach to the cloud. So OVH Cloud has been around since 1999, started in France and then expanded geographically around the globe. I'm the general manager of OVH Cloud US. We're a wholly owned subsidiary, and we've been operating out of the US since 2017. But both companies are global companies. So OVH Cloud without OVH Cloud US serves global customers, except they don't handle customers in the US, and that's to protect their European and Canadian and other customers from the Cloud Act and the Patriot Act. My company, OVH Cloud US, we deliver to US customers, but we also service customers all around the world, including anyone who wants services in our US data centers. And we can deliver OVH Cloud services in all of our global data centers. So we're two global companies, working together as one team and one brand. I think a few things that set OVH Cloud apart is we're a pure play cloud provider. That's all we do. We're not doing anything else, and we're very focused on being the best cloud provider, and we're a hybrid cloud provider. So whereas most cloud providers focus either on public cloud, or some are private cloud or VMware or Nutanix resellers, or some smaller bare metal cloud providers. We do it all. So we deliver our customers the full hybrid cloud experience, so they can really mix and match the right tools for the right jobs. Another thing that was very visionary by our founder, Octav Klaba, is we also own and operate our own, right now, over 100 terabit per second fiber network. So we offer a technology called VRAC, which is a layer 2 private network that allows our customers to connect all of their OVH Cloud services in any OVH Cloud data centers all around the world. And we don't charge for ingress or egress bandwidth on any of our services. So, those things I think really set us apart. And a few other key points that differentiate us. We design and build our own servers. So everything from cutting and bending the sheet metal, putting the components on the server, building the racks, cabling them, and then we own and operate our global set of data centers. And we've got 44 data centers across 4 continents: US, Canada, UK, several in Europe, India, Singapore, and Australia. So OVH Cloud is everywhere our customers are, and we're ready to support them again across all of their cloud needs.
Now, me and David are excited about being at KubeCon again this year. For people that are attending KubeCon, what are some of the specific problems that they may be facing at their company that OVH Cloud solves for them?
Yeah, thanks. Great to be here with you, Brian, and take that question. So OVH Cloud, we're striving to offer a smart cloud. So that means it's secure, multi-local, accessible, reversible, and transparent. And what that really means in practical terms is, yes, we try and simplify customers getting access to and getting the value from the cloud. Multi-local, like I said, we're global, and you can get resources near or far to where you are, depending on what your needs are. We make our services accessible either through our graphical user interface, which we call the manager, or everything is ready for automation through APIs for scripting, or we've got some SDKs. It's reversible. We're a huge proponent of open source software, and we don't lock our customers in. And like I mentioned, we don't charge for ingress or egress bandwidth. So if you bring your workloads or your data to OVH Cloud, you can, move them around as you see fit. And we've got a very transparent pricing model. It's all subscription based. plus with our public cloud services based on consumption. So it's fair in you pay for what you use, and we've got a very high performance to price ratio, which customers love. Now, specifically about Kubernetes and for KubeCon, we've got, like across all of our offerings, a full range of options for every different customer type and use case. So if you're a developer and you just want to get started with our managed Kubernetes service, we offer that, and it's integrated with our managed private registry, and you can add identity and access management and key management. And, it's a whole package that you can just get started and start writing your code. But of course, we know Kubernetes is very opinionated and can be customized. You might want a different runtime or a network stack, or all of the various options that you can configure within Kubernetes. So we have lots of customers who want to install their own Kubernetes, which they can do on our public cloud instances. And again, that's a very fast way to get up and get going. Or they can do it on our bare metal if they really need the maximum performance and the most powerful servers. And then beyond that, on our private cloud offerings, we're Pinnacle partners with VMware, and we're NC2 partners with Nutanix. And of course, both of those platforms have their own integrated Kubernetes offerings. So you can run Kubernetes public cloud, private cloud, bare metal across all those opportunities. And then we have something new at OVHcloud, which we call on-prem cloud platform, which is for customers who need dedicated resources. So it's a rack of servers which with our OVHcloud backplane and open source based software stack on it. So you can be your own cloud provider and of course run Kubernetes on that. And that's for really secure environments. So banking, or maybe on the factory floor of a remote factory, or military, or other public entity operations. And it can either be connected to the internet or air gapped. So we've got something across the entire range, and we make it very easy for folks to get started.
Now, thinking of it in like a real world context, is there anything you can kind of walk us through or talk about as far as a customer success story that showcases the impact of OVH Cloud's technology?
Yeah, so in addition to supporting our customers who are all already up and running, we also, like most cloud providers, we have a startup program. So one use case that I'd like to highlight is a startup who is working with us, and they're called the Human Insight Project, and you can find them at thi.ai. And they're using our OVH Cloud, public cloud, and Kubernetes offering to bring trusted medical knowledge to doctors and students around the world. And their AI platform, on OVH Cloud is able to process roughly 10 times more queries than what they were running before. And so it gives them the ability to provide these precise and verified answers to their users from all of the global sources. And so for them, like I said earlier, the performance and cost were very critical to them, and they could get that with the offerings from OVH Cloud. So they're getting great performance at a price that they can afford. And running on OVH Cloud, also, like I mentioned before, really lets them scale globally. It keeps their operations sustainable because I didn't mention earlier, but OVH Cloud is sustainable by design. So in addition to designing our own servers and operating them in our OVH Cloud data centers, all of our OVH Cloud data centers are water cooled with our own proprietary water cooling technology. And we use very low water and produce very low carbon, and we use less energy. So it's very good for the environment. And that's not something that we've just started recently. There's no greenwashing here. This is in our DNA. This is how we've been operating since 2003. We've been using water cooling in our data centers and iterating on our proprietary cooling technology. So, that's a key point for some customers, and especially important with AI and all these more powerful CPUs and GPUs coming to the market that have to be efficiently cooled. And so we're happy to support, reducing the carbon and energy and water requirements for data centers.
Now, you mentioned one of your unique features is the water cooling. There's a lot of vendors that are going to be showcasing their technologies at the solutions showcase area of KubeCon. How do you guys differentiate your technology from theirs, and what are some of the things that make your technology unique?
Yeah, so as I said earlier, we're huge proponents of open source and a champion for open source software and open standards. Like I mentioned, we built our internal software and the software that would run on our on-prem cloud platform. It's all based on open source, so it's completely auditable. And so we make that available to our customers. And also, it's a view of our founder Octav Klaba. We've open sourced many OVH Cloud projects. In fact, we've even open sourced some of the technology around our water cooling. We've open sourced like the code to our manager, which is our interface. So that again, customers, if they want to start with that and they want to be a cloud reseller or use it for their own purposes, they can do that. I think what I said earlier, like the things that really set us apart is that we're a full hybrid cloud provider. So you can really mix and match between bare metal and private cloud and public cloud and Kubernetes and the AI models and the managed database services that we have to build on top of a very secure and reliable platform. And because we're in control of everything from building the servers and operating the data centers and delivering this, very fast and reliable network, including the layer 2 private network, you've really got everything you need to run your business and have great confidence in the security of your data. And also, like I mentioned before, especially for customers in Europe and Canada and maybe some other areas where digital sovereignty is very important. The way that we've structured the company and we've, taken on these additional costs and additional, operational requirements to keep the US company and the company in Europe and the rest of the world separate so that those European customers can be protected from the Cloud Act and the Patriot Act, and they can deliver certified sovereign solutions to our European customers.
Now, Gregor, you've done an excellent job painting a beautiful picture of your company and its technology already throughout this conversation. But kind of thinking, what's coming at the KubeCon booth, uh, is there any specific innovations or features that your team will be covering and discussing at the booth for, KubeCon attendees?
Yeah, thanks. So, of course, the hot topic is AI, and we're really focused on delivering solutions to our customers around AI inferencing. And again, just like I mentioned about the Kubernetes, options on where you can come in at various different levels depending on what your skill set or your need is, we've got that sort of approach around our AI solutions. So we have the top level component, which is called Omissimo, which is right now it's just a chatbot, but it's going to have APIs that you can connect to, and it's really a prompt router. So you'll be able to inject prompts into it, and it will decide whether it's a natural language type of request or something with video or audio or whatever the type of prompt is. It will route it to the most appropriate backend model, and we've got many open source models that will be connected through by another product that we have that's called AI Endpoints, where again you can make queries against various different open source models. So those are both the easiest ways to, again, just like the developer experience with our managed Kubernetes solution, to just jump right in and start using AI and building AI applications or doing AI inferencing. If you want more control, we have a suite of products that include AI notebooks, so Jupyter notebooks, so you can build and test your code, AI training, which are containers that will be able to take your own data and models that you want to bring if you don't want to use the open source ones that are available and do additional training on those models. And then we have the third component, which is called AI deploy, which again is a containerized solution where you can then deploy your AI inferencing apps that you've built. And so that can all be done and automated if you want more control. And then just like in the the Kubernetes discussion, if you want complete control, we have bare metal servers and we have raw public cloud compute instances that have GPUs if you want to start at the very base level and install all of the software yourself and build your own models. And then, of course, similarly with the VMware solution, the Nutanix solution, and the on-prem cloud platform. So really, we offer all of the entry points that anyone would need to take advantage of the AI boom.
So it sounds like AI is really kind of driving development for the next couple of years, probably, right? So when we look at the future moving beyond 2025, how are you guys aligning your roadmap to take advantage of AI, and what do you see as the new things that will be emerging in the next year?
Yeah, great question. So yeah, to continue with what I was just saying, we've got plans to improve, the AI routing and the AI endpoints and expand it to more open source models and make it more robust and simpler to use. And we'll be adding, more platform as a service offerings that can be integrated with, these AI solutions and make it easier for folks to build. We'll be expanding the GPU portfolio that's available to back them because that's a very rapidly evolving area of the technology. But beyond that, we're looking to expand, and we've already started some of this, expanding just beyond our OVHcloud data centers with what we're calling local zones, because there's also an edge component and wanting to get these models as close to your end users as possible. So because we have such a vast network and points of presence around the world, we've already deployed over 35 of these local zones, 13 in the US and the rest in Europe and North Africa and some other areas. And we have plans to continue to expand that over the next several years so that, again, we can really get our solutions, especially public cloud, Kubernetes, and AI solutions closer to the edge to where the customers need to operate them. And the other piece that goes along with that I've already mentioned is the on-prem cloud platform, because we know that there's just in the cloud, there's some cloud repatriation where people are moving from public cloud back to private cloud on-prem. And again, our pitch is you didn't get the value that you expected from the public cloud, but you don't need to go the whole way back on-prem, because if you're running VMware or Kubernetes or you want bare metal, we can offer you the value in the cloud that you didn't get with our hybrid cloud solutions. So yeah, we're really focused on this on-prem cloud platform because there are a lot of plays, like I said earlier, for high security and other applications where customers really want to be in control of their data and maybe even have it air gapped from the internet. And so we're addressing that need also.
You've obviously given us a lot of great information and a lot to consume here in a short conversation. But for the folks who are coming to KubeCon and they visit your booth, what is the message that you'd like them to take away after talking with you guys?
Yeah, I think there's a couple key messages. So one, and again, it goes back to the view of our founder, Octave Klaba, is OVHcloud wants to make the cloud accessible to everyone, so everyone can take advantage of the cloud and get the most value out of it, whether it's for a business or a personal use case. So we can address customers from enterprise level to individuals and small and medium businesses and developers and everyone in between. So we've got something for everyone at every different price point, and like we talked about, at every entry point, whether you just want to get started with a managed service, or you want to build it from the ground up on bare metal or anywhere in between. Also, we're very customer focused. So, of course, there are the hyperscalers and other competitors out there, but OVH Cloud, we're really focused on giving our customers a great customer experience. So you're not just a number to us, like we're invested in our customers and their success. And we're really transparent, again, with the pricing or with any other issues. We, keep our customers involved and we love to work with them. And like the use case that I gave you earlier, helping startups even find the right solution and help them get started and then grow and be able to, deliver what they want to deliver in the cloud, and we can offer it at a fair price that they can afford.
Now, before we let you go, would we be able to maybe get a quick demo of the product?
Yeah, so I had Anthony from our product enablement team put together a demo that shows you how easy it is to get started with our managed Kubernetes product. So you can play that next, and he'll step you through that process.
Hi,
Great.
my name's Anthony Suarez, and today I'm going to demonstrate how easy it is to deploy a Kubernetes cluster on OVH Cloud's public cloud. So this is the control panel for OVH Cloud, and this is where we manage the public cloud infrastructure. You'll notice we offer a lot of the same products that other cloud providers offer. We have instances, cloud storage, we offer networking options, and if we scroll down, we come to the Managed Kubernetes service. Within the Managed Kubernetes service, it's a very straightforward, it's very easy to deploy the service. I'll skip through very quickly and launch a service. I already have one created. We'll call this one test, or test 234. Choose a location, choose your version of Kubernetes. In this case, we're going to attach it to a private network. Now, again, with OVH Cloud, the key is that we own our own private network, which is really important. This means that we allow customers to have up to 4,000 VLANs on our VRAC. In this example, I'm going to choose VLAN 10. And okay, with that, I already have a subnet created. It has DHCP. We'll go on down, we'll configure which type of host we have. We do build all of our own servers from the ground up, so we are known for some of the best bare metal servers in the industry, and this is the same hardware infrastructure that we leverage for our environments. In this example, I'm just going to choose the general purpose with 8 gigs of RAM. I'm going to have 3 nodes deployed. We do have the option for auto scaling, which lets us do from 0 to 100. We can also choose anti-affinity rules. We choose the name of the node pool, and it'll show that we've added the node pool. And at this point, we simply confirm the cluster and order it. And you'll see that it will appear. Now it's installing. It's very easy to connect to the Kubernetes platform. This is what the cluster would look like once it gets delivered. And you can download the config file, move it over to your .cube folder, and you can access it. We adhere closely to open source standards, so it will be the exact same experience with Kubernetes that you would have with any other Kubernetes deployment. The key differentiator, though, is really where we get to the networking. Because of the fact that we own our own private network globally, we're able to offer customers real savings because we're not charging for ingress or egress traffic. And if you push traffic on our network pretty much anywhere in the world, it will be unmetered. So we don't have regions. You will not get nickel and dimed. You're not going to have surprise bills at the end of the month. All in all, OVH Cloud offers a spectacular platform to run your Kubernetes. Thank you very, very much, and have a great day.
Well, thanks for sharing that demo with us. For people that can't be at the show, what's the best way for them to get to see OVH Cloud and some of your offerings?
Yeah, so you can visit us at our websites. So in the US, it's us.ovhcloud.com. And for Europe and the rest of the world, it's just ovhcloud.com. And there's some geographical redirects in there so that you'll probably get to the right site anyway. And if you do that and you want to try out, especially the Kubernetes or our public cloud, we offer vouchers for people to get started and try it out. So sign up for an account, get a $200 voucher, and you can play around with it and give it a good test run.
Sounds fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you at KubeCon.
Yeah, very excited to be there. And if I can put in one more or two more quick plugs, we've got one of our employees, RLA Vash, who's very well known in the Kubernetes community. She's giving three different talks over the few days. So please check her out in your schedule. And she's also written a book on Kubernetes, and we're giving away 100 free signed copies. So come see us at the booth for that. There was a huge line last year. Like I said, she's very well known in this community. So there was a huge line. So if you want one, make sure you get there early. And you can find us at booth 1043. And I look forward to seeing everyone there.
Great. Thanks again.
Perfect.
Yeah, great talking to you. Look forward to seeing you at the event.
All right. You too.